He's like Tom. He's got a lot of aliases.
It's ZMYs.
ZMYs and Dustin Pickering, and they're Arbinger Asylum. They just completed their first anthology collection, which is available for purchase. I'm gonna let them tell you about that. And where's a copy of Arbinger Asylum? You have that? Yes. Several people in here. And I don't know how to turn on light.
Well, that's an excellent question.
So, I knocked one over earlier in the week. Okay, you just be loud. This is Arbinger Asylum. I got a poem published in here the first time I ever submitted to them, and they were very gracious and accepted my publication. And also, Marcy Eames, who is here tonight, is also published in Arbinger Asylum, this edition. And Ken Jones, who will be back in a moment. And he is also published, not in this edition, but in former editions. And I think there are others here. Anybody else published in Arbinger Asylum recently or whatever? That's it? I thought there were others. All right, let's tell us about your magazine, how you two became partners, what your jobs are, how you do the magazine, and take it away.
First things first, I started Harbinger as a project after I went to a reading at Cappuccino Bono on the University of Houston Affiliates campus. My friend Drew Watkins invited me, and I didn't know there would be a market for poetry. Not in Houston, but it's better than Alvin, which is where I had come from. And Alvin had no scene at all of anything, just a bunch of rednecks. Rah, 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 damn it, But anyway, I started the magazine knowing after that point there were a few poets in the town that would be interested in contributing. I just asked, friends, neighbors, anybody who could contribute a poem to submit to the first issue, and it was reasonably good. And there's some material in here from this. This is $13. Unfortunately, I don't have a copy for sale on me right now. This is the last copy, and this belongs to Susan. But I'm going to read a poem from this, just in case you would like to kind of get an idea of what we do. And this is a little bit of a long poem, but it's really good. And this is the first time ever I have read this poem in public, and it's deeply personal. It's about a trip I took to Mississippi to visit family, and this was prior to the breakdown of said family after somebody did something they shouldn't have done and wound up in prison. I'm not going to talk about that, but it's very implied in here. It's written in, I believe, 3 parts. It's called One Mad Mississippi. Part the first. Truth is, I could care less. I don't need a love interest. Only a break in solitude, something taxing my strength, a finitude. Oh, night, beckon to me sadly. My ear is in need of music. A suicidal desperation on my lips. Tonight I sing quietly for myself. The whispers behind me now trammel the world. The rumors are true. Don't let it be stated directly. You tore apart my family and destroyed me in the heart. Oh, sweet God, an hour weeping from the beginning to the end. The machine turns. Its cogwheels become cognizant. Oh, Mary is weeping. The world is at hinge. What soft emotion shall linger on? Linger on. A family. A new spirit with depth. Serenity, yet a rage lifts the cradle's curtain, and in the coffin she has died. He's in the cell starving, being beaten, his face thinner and meaner. A gentle mask now lifted to show the scars. The monster does not know. Watch the dreaming of history. It is the only knowledge of time we know. When the cross fails, the staggering form lifts the devil's mask, and I pray. Let the truck rev up, but no more God, please, just no more God. His face with belated kisses tickled in the snow. I am stronger for the calling. This poetry of angst torn away. He is still, unwavering. His rage becomes a murderous, unknowable thing. The emptiness of scarred lifetimes I have lived, I have known. Why wasn't I told? I do not understand this shame, this damned horror. Cry, child, cry. It is your only defense. It always happens to the innocent. Part the second. Wounds too deep now to heal, murderous heart.
Needless to say, I've given up God like a blanket or an old toy. What kind of despair could mislead me so? I grew out of my God like soft woolen trousers. I no longer court surprise or cherish my melancholy. I feel dead inside. The river has betrayed my silence, my wish. Never have I ached for woman soft and delicate, but deeper universes have bidden me forthright. I witnessed what happened then. I see it now. Madness sweeps my heart and sews closed my eyes. The whispers behind me, the heart aching. Where can I find peace? Let love be my letter. Let love be my letter. I no longer pretend. My God is like the rainbow appearing in the sky after heart's darkest rain. Collapsed before the mirror of my solitude. I feel nothing, no pain. They do not wish me to know. I gaze behind them and see the disguise peel off his familiar skin. Part the third. Wear your heart on your sleeve, child, so the monster will not come near. The deep south has an evil it never claims, a garden of snails and wrath, vomit and reptiles. On the evening of the second he came, whispering. The festival was wild and like a dream, but the more we pondered it, the more evil it seemed to us. Our visions must be insane. Create and sustain this wrath, the sad faces, boredom in their eyes. What can we do to leave our fear? There is nothing for me in this world. I leave it. Let the world be my suicide note. Thank you. I can let ZM here, ZM Wise, tell us how he became part of Harbinger's crew as assistant editor.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, can I hear everyone say just once with all their hearts, poetry lives, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Poetry lives!
Oh, needed that. That's what keeps me going every single day. You know, it's not dead. It's a series of rebirths and revivals. That's exactly what it is. It lives within us all, and it lives within me. Before Dustin took me on under his wing, I started out in a couple local places, and when I was reading, this would always happen, and I wouldn't be able to stand for 2 seconds, and I would say, "That's it. Hope you enjoyed it," and just walk off, and then I'd walk away and say, "Yeah, I did it," But then after he introduced me to Harbinger Asylum, I take great pride, in looking over everyone's poetry and the whole process of editing and looking over the magazine thoroughly and promoting it just like I promote poetry itself. It's been an honor, and I'd like to read a few of my pieces here. 2 of them are dark, and the other 2 are And this is one of the darker pieces. This is a tribute to the well-known character Charon, the ferryman, who used to cross the river Styx. Oh ferryman, I pay tribute to you with the most worthy exchange. Silver coin for a voyage across the river of the dead. I shall get my kicks here on the Styx. Did Perseus and Hercules not pass through here some millennia ago, fellow ferryman? Oh ferryman, near the waterlogged cries of the dead, following your oars that stroke their way to Tartarus. Kill the state of mind softly with your death lullaby. Healing process hurts in the phantom green mist. Reservation for 2 at the table of utter damnation and torture. The school of lost souls has damned us all. Dust and darkness, instantaneous hell. I got a few more for you. This one's dark in the sense that, well, it's my take on money, so if you're a capitalist, you're probably going to want to shoot me. Please don't. 2-dimensional green dead men. I'm only a day trader. I'm only a half-human, half-money, heartless hybrid. Shuffling through condom-covered wallets, exiting registered futons, begging for it. Working for it, living for it. Oh, money! Ah, the cash smell. Aroma of newly printed goodness joined at the hip, bound by a leather barrier. Consume me, and everyone will love you for who you are not, but for what you own. Carrying light or heavy tonight. Needless as needles in a dazed junkie without motivation. Pay the bills, remain perfectly still. Hear the scattered love. Feast on the wild and woolly sin beginning. This is more than you can handle. March on, wayward dollars. Carry on, straight to Vegas where you belong. Do you hear it, lass? The ever-circling march of the two-dimensional green dead men, presidential or not. We have lost our pride. You have shoved it down our throats. We are forced to drive the carts of slavery with no license to love. Cha-ching and clinkety-clink to the coins that fill the unwanted gaps of spare change, mister. Burn it all. It is how we live. Lie comfortably in your prepaid satin casket. Thank you.
Researches for his poem. I asked him to be assistant editor primarily because I saw some potential here, and I'm sure you recognize it as well. And I asked him to do a reading, I think it was last February, Coffee Oasis, to make up for the lack of Ken Jones, who wasn't able to make it. And it worked out so well, I was like, hey, we need some more help here. We have an assistant editor named Ian Moss who doesn't have much time on his hands, and I thought we needed a proofreader. So
I don't drink Thai chai. I'm
let him go for it. So
I love
here he goes
chai.
again.
Oh, what an honor it is. That's not sarcasm. I'll let this one speak for itself. Dave Drake, potter, poet, polished soul. Whirling clay cannot compare to the hardness of the pot it becomes, hollow and rock hard, very much like the hearts of you monsters who think you own me. Me? A slave? Unnecessary cavil in your putrid eyes that see only darkness and are blind as bats in daylight. You refuse to see that there is more to us than the limited thoughts that reside in your mind. When the lot of you are dead, may a Holy Spirit hover around your oblivious heads. I convey the words of night. I convey the magical words, complete with chants and couplets and tributes to various buyers of my clay handiwork. I rebel against an unequal nation who will not allow slaves who work harder than the rising of the burning sun to read and write. I say this to you with a message of a million people with the voices that hold the gospel truth. Open your shelled hearts and let freedom ring the right way. We are all one being. We are all one color on the inside. Heartbeat red. Thank you. And then, sorry, just like
maybe one more.
Yeah, this one. So John Cleese said to Cherry Jones, just the one. Opus 8, The Other Man. Whoa, the sidestep, troubles up the head. Ooh, the sidestep, troubles up the head. I met you in the midnight sun, such a bright clock stroke. You met me in the shadows for spots of evening tea. It's hard doing these space dances when you are the angel of my situation. It's hard to be calm and cool when your sights give me a whole new sensation. You met me in the midnight storm with all the undergrads. I met you in the dead of night for soul-searching and flesh-carrying. Too early to be a desperate man, too late to be a random man. It is later than you think. Loonies run the block. I'm smashing, I'm weeping, I'm contemplating. Shall I get you out of thy mind? Shall I remove you from thy thoughts? She left me hanging. Shy maiden with the bow, shy maiden with the white pink bow in her hill of waves. She had me kicking and screaming in the stone-carved ground like a California baby. You can't erase her. She is the future. Gypsy eyes, blushing disguise. Oh, do anything to me but prophesize. I'm crashing, I'm creeping, I'm speculating. When you're a good boy, miracles spiral out of control. When you're a dapper boy, every kiss is a gravitational pull. When you're a kind man, orisons lie scattered about. When you're a gentleman, everything will work itself out. Who is she, this jewel who casts her brown-eyed glow towards my aimed direction? I saw you, electricity through your wondrous stare. I saw you, bedazzled, shocked, and unprepared. I felt you, voice of angel whisper vibrations. I felt you, conjuring up sentences to fuel my adoration. I tingle at the call of your name, not so different, we are one and the same. Why must the best lady be taken? Who is this, your lucky beau? Does his face light like a flame at the simple presence of you? Does his heart beat in sync with your own? Does his voice make you forget all outside life? Does he realize that my arms are your true home? Come home to welcoming affection. Come home to absolute connection. My pleasures in life are not free, they appear as you. Best moments begin right now, they occur as you. Let me be your love, give me just one chance. Oh, this mysterious other man, I would love to be him if I can. Until then, sweetest swan, I am the greenest wolf, swiftly running on the chosen path of the howling clan. Thank you.
We have a workshop tomorrow from 11 to 12:15. It's how to edit an anthology and also self-publishing workshop. So please come on out, register for that, and we have a good time. You might be able to pick up a copy of the anthology for $13. I have 5 more left at our hotel room. Unfortunately, not here. But we do have copies of Harbinger Asylum for $5.
Come on, come on, we pay with you.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you guys, you are awesome. All right, we're going to have a little break in the programming. Trevor has been traveling for hours and hours, but planes, trains, and automobiles.